Art is often dismissed as a hobby or decoration, but psychologically, it's a survival mechanism. It is the process of taking the chaotic, unknown internal world and giving it a physical form that we can finally face. In psychology, this is known as externalization. When we create, whether it's painting, writing, sculpture, poetry, we are moving an emotion from inside the self to outside the self. Research on art therapy shows that this reduces amygdala hijack, the state where your brain is overwhelmed by stress. By turning a feeling into an object, you stop feeling the anxiety and start observing it. You move from the victim of a feeling to the curator of an expression. Philosophically, this relates to Aristotle's concept of catharsis. Aristotle believed that art allows us to experience purification by witnessing our difficult emotions in a safe, controlled environment. Whenever you engage with art, you aren't just passing time, you are performing a ritual of emotional release. You are letting the unknown parts of your subconscious speak a language that words often fail to capture. Research in neuroaesthetics has found that creating art triggers the effort-driven rewards system. This isn't the cheap dopamine of a social media scroll. It is a deep, rhythmic satisfaction that comes from manual and creative experience. It grounds you in the present moment, a state psychologists call flow. In flow, the self and all its insecurities, imposter syndrome, anxiety, and worries temporarily disappears and living only the task. It is the only time the ego truly takes a break. We separate ourselves from our ego and simply focus on the work. Furthermore, art challenges our perceptual sets, the mental shortcuts our brain uses to ignore the details of the world. To draw a tree or write about a street, you have to actually see it and not just recognize it. This in return forces a psychological enchantment with life. It turns a crowded, stressful street into a study of light, shadow, and human movement. Ultimately, art is a bridge between the known and the unknown. With art, you can explore the deeper parts of yourself. It allows us to explore the dark corners of our personality without getting lost in them. It doesn't necessarily fix our problems, but it changes our relationship with our problems. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche famously said, we have art in order not to die of the truth. Art allows us to express the truth without having to be direct or open about it. You can simply paint or write about something political without having to be direct about it, and yet the society picks up something from that painting or book or even a song. Art is the shield that allows us to look at the difficult truths of our lives and find something beautiful in the wreckage. So by creating art, we live freely and authentically and allow others to see us for who we are, not what society wants us to be. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay kind and stay positive. Do not believe everything that you think. We are only a tiny particle in this entire universe.